Step into the world of power, loyalty, and luck.
I'm gonna make him an offer he can't refuse.
With family, cannolis, and spins mean everything.
Now, you wanna get mixed up in the family business.
Introducing The Godfather at ChumbaCasino.com. Test your luck in the shadowy world of The Godfather slot.
Someday, I will call upon you to do a service for me.
Play The Godfather now at ChumbaCasino.com.
Welcome to the family.
No purchase necessary. VGW Group. Void where prohibited by law. 21 plus. Terms and conditions apply.
Do you want more success, more growth, more results? Then it's time for the Boundless Success Accelerator from the Modern Observer Group. This isn't your average coaching program. It's where top performers come to dominate. Weekly group sessions, on-demand coaching, a community that's got your back, and a power-packed library of tools to supercharge your business and career. No more excuses, no more waiting. Get in, level up, and start building the life you've been dreaming about. Visit us at modernobserver.com/boundlesssuccess to join today. Let's get you to the next level.
We're here because the news is being distorted. We're here because people are being inundated with misinformation on social media. We're here because people are being judged guilty until proven innocent. We are fighting back with facts. This is not a safe zone, so buckle up, Buttercup. This is the raw, naked truth.
Direct Ukraine-Russia negotiations to start. New questions emerge about the Biden health cover-up. The head of CBS News is shown the door, and more. Welcome to the Raw Naked Truth. I'm your host, Eric Lopkin, and here's the news you need to know. President Trump said Monday that Russia and Ukraine have agreed to begin direct talks to end the war, following back-to-back calls with Presidents Zelensky and Putin. Trump described the conversations with Putin as productive, lasting over 2 hours, and suggested the Vatican could serve as host for negotiations. The Kremlin confirmed no timeline has been set and offered few specifics. Zelensky warned the U.S. not to sideline Kiev and insisted any peace must include the return of occupied territory. Former President Biden's prostate cancer diagnosis, announced on Friday, is drawing fire over whether his White House hid signs of decline. Doctors say the aggressive bone-spreading cancer likely developed over 5 to 10 years, raising questions about why no red flags appeared during Biden's 2024 physical. Ezekiel Emanuel, an oncologist and professor who served as a COVID-19 advisor in the Biden administration, said Tuesday that former President Joe Biden probably had prostate cancer at the start of his presidency. Emanuel told MSNBC he did not develop it in the last 100 to 200 days. He had it while he was president. He probably had it at the start of his presidency in 2021. Yes, I don't think there's any disagreement about that. The controversy comes just as Original Sin, a tell-all book dropping today, claims top aides concealed Biden's cognitive and physical struggles during his re-election run. Members of Congress are calling for an investigation into the Biden health cover-up amid concerns over who was really in charge of the country. The Supreme Court on Monday lifted an injunction against the Trump administration, allowing it to move ahead for now with its plans to end protections for hundreds of thousands of migrants in the U.S. The decision is a victory for the Trump administration, allowing it to move forward with its plans to terminate temporary protected status for hundreds of thousands of people who came to the U.S. through parole processes for Cubans, Haitians, Nicaraguans, and Venezuelans. The TPS program provides legal status and work permits for these individuals and was put into effect by the Biden administration. Blue states are starting to come to the Trump administration for help. The Trump administration's Transportation Department announced a new agreement with Connecticut that officials say will fast-track the processes for at least 90 transportation projects in the state per year by slashing red tape. The agreement could cut off up to 6 weeks from the schedules of major projects like bridge repairs, a new bus rapid transit system, and Metro North Railroad improvements, according to the U.S. Department of Transportation's announcement on Thursday. Meanwhile, the California Avocado Commission is urging the Trump administration to take actions to help protect the Golden State's avocado industry from insect pests in Mexico. In a new report, the trade association issued a series of recommendations that it thinks the Trump administration and the U.S. Department of Agriculture should take up to keep pests in Mexico from seriously hurting California's billion-dollar avocado industry. Chief among the recommendations was returning to the original USDA inspection protocols that it used to have for Mexican avocado and avocado farms under a 1997 operational work plan, particularly having USDA inspectors in the groves. Those protocols were discontinued by the Biden administration. Wendy McMahon, the head of CBS News, was asked to resign amid corporate crackdowns on the news division's partisan policies. CBS News is currently being sued by Donald Trump for election interference for the 60 Minutes interview that was edited to make Kamala Harris look like a stronger candidate than she was. It's become clear that the company and I do not agree on the path forward, McMahon said in a memo to staff on Monday. It's time for me to move on and for this organization to move forward with new leadership. I have spent the last few months shoring up our businesses and making sure the right leaders are in place, and I have no doubt they will continue to set the standard, McMahon said in a memo. George Cheeks, the co-CEO of CBS parent company Paramount Global, had a discussion with McMahon Saturday and asked for her resignation, according to people familiar with the matter. McMahon agreed to step down, and the Paramount Global board held a meeting Sunday at which members were made aware of the decision, according to those people who spoke on the condition of anonymity to discuss internal matters. McMahon's resignation follows the resignation of Bill Owens, the executive producer of 60 Minutes, who claimed to have concerns over losing journalistic independence amid increased supervision from Paramount. That's the Raw Naked Truth. You can catch every episode of the Raw Naked Truth Daily News Brief, as well as our sister podcast, Carnivore Radio, with news analysis and commentary, and the rest of the Xvadio Podcast Network at xvadio.com, the Apple Podcast app, YouTube, Rumble, Spotify, iHeartRadio, Audible, Amazon Music, and other platforms that respect freedom of speech. We'll see you next time.
It is Ryan Seacrest here. There was a recent social media trend which consisted of flying on a plane with no music, no movies, no entertainment. But a better trend would be going to ChumbaCasino.com. It's like having a mini social casino in your pocket. Chumba Casino has over 100 online casino-style games, all absolutely free. It's the most fun you can have online and on a plane. So grab your free welcome bonus now at ChumbaCasino.com. Sponsored by Chumba Casino.
No purchase necessary. VGW Group. Void where prohibited by law. 21 plus. Terms and conditions apply.